Hello, my fellow adventurers, and welcome to Lucinda's Adventures. I'm going to share my Christmas home tour with you guys for this year. It has been a challenging season this time. Some of you guys know my parents live with me. My dad is not doing that well right now, and then my son was just in a horrific bicycle accident and had to have 3 emergency surgeries. So it's been a bit, but my son is doing well. He's recovering well. He's actually going to be here for Christmas, so that is a great blessing. Also, my husband passed away in August of 2025. This is this is actually my 3rd Christmas because he passed away in August without him, but it is the first one that I feel like I can actually survive this holiday. If that makes sense. It was just really, really hard the previous years, and I definitely miss him, but I feel like I can focus more on my gratitude for his love for me and our relationship and not as much on the loss. So that is a blessing. So we're going to focus on the blessings of this year, and I'm grateful that I get to spend this time of my parents' life with them living with me in my home. I get to have those days every day. So that's another thing to be grateful for as we go into the season. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, well, let's start with the first DIY that I did this year. It is a little advent calendar that I made out of some cardboard and some toilet paper rolls. And this part is just Dollar Tree display board, and so is the round part. I just cut that out. I just used a couple of big bowls from the kitchen and then just kind of used a ruler and shaped that. Punched holes and used yarn and then some scrap fabric that I had, and then also just used toilet paper rolls to make these little pieces here. These little pockets here, there's only enough room to put like a little paper ornament in there, that kind of thing. And then these are also cut, sliced, and rolled toilet paper rolls. Same thing here, just a little bit of paint and just some tacky glue. And then I added on top of that this bow that I made a long time ago, I think actually for the fall. It's just Dollar Tree ribbon and a Dollar Tree bow, and they're just hanging on the back of the front door. And then hanging on the door is just a Dollar Tree Hope ornament that I got last year. That's me when I was about 3 years old, you guys, yes. And then here, let's go to the window. And I have several DIYs right here, you guys. So this paper bag ornament I made either last year or the year before at my friend Penny's, and I've kept it up all year long because I love it. It just looks good in here. And then I made these paper snowflakes or ornaments, whatever you want to call them. They're just the way we did when we were little, where you fold the paper one way and then the other way and cut shapes. And then I used 2 sheets of paper for each one and taped them together. And then I used half paper bag and half paper, regular printer paper there. And then I did the same thing over here, and I think they just look really good together. And then there's just some really pretty yarn that I got from Dollar Tree several years ago that is just very pretty, and I just use it for crafts. I've never yarned or crocheted rather or anything like that with it. I've always just used it for crafts, and it's so pretty and silky. And so I just use that to kind of make like a little double garland, if you will. And I think this looks really nice. And then here on the couch, this blanket I got from the 99-cent store several years ago. I love it. Of course, that store is out of business. I'm so sad still about that. Even though the prices changed, things that cost more than 99 cents I think should have. And then this one came from there as well. They're very nice, very sweet, comfortable, really well made, you guys. And I think they were like $4.99 back when I got them. And then I can't believe I was able to get a few more of these pillows. So last year, I think I only got like 2 gingerbread men last year from Dollar Tree, guys. These are from Dollar Tree if you haven't seen them. And then this year I was able to get, I think, all the other designs. So there's one of these pillows, the gingerbread one, in my bedroom as well, you'll see. And then here's the candy canes, cookies, cocoa, and I don't know what that says. confections. And they're very, very well made, you guys. And then this one is fresh cut Christmas trees, pine, spruce, and fir. Love it. And I love that design at the top. And then here also apple cider and hot cocoa with the tree and the truck. I love these, and they're made really, really well. If you haven't seen them, I wish you could feel it. But I am going to see if next year, if they have some more, because I want to put them on all the pillows, like everywhere. And then here on the coffee table, which I got this coffee table a couple of years ago at Goodwill, is a really good find. I think it was like $14.99. I love it. And I like to decorate it with this little tray and put different things for the different seasons on it. And so these two little spruce trees were from Dollar Tree, I believe, years past. And then that little one that lights up. Now, I haven't updated any of the lights that have died since last year, you guys, so it's not lit up right now. And then there's this that a friend gave my mom, this really pretty candle, and it has a little votive in it, and it looks so good blinking right there, especially at night. And then this is just a candy dish that we already had, and right here, sorry. And I picked all of these pine cones in Flagstaff when Penny and I went on our last trip. And then I had some extra ornaments, and I just put them in the bowl. And I think that's a nice little centerpiece there. And this is just a little exercise thing. But hey, it's green, so it's staying there with everything else. And now let's look at the tree. So I went with kind of a Whoville inspired theme for the tree this year. It's the same tree I've had the last several years. I do really love this skinny tree, but I kind of was desiring a bigger, fatter tree this year after I got started. So maybe next year I'll just add some picks to make it fluff out and get bigger. But it's so adorable to me. And I know it looks kind of goofy here with these white mini, what do you call these, y'all? I can't think of these. Paper chains, mini paper chains in here, but it looks so good at night and with all the lights off. But it looks otherwise kind of goofy with that sticking there, but I still really like it. I think it's fun. And I've got lots of DIYs. So this year, this was the DIY that was on the tree, these little mini paper chains. But other DIYs I did a long time ago. So this gold paper chain I did several years ago. It's toilet paper rolls just cut into strips and painted with gold shimmery paint. Yeah, I love it. And then this, I just added, this is the same ribbon that was over the window. Isn't it so pretty? Let me see if I can center, if we get it focused. See how pretty that is? Oh, I love it. And then I also made this one the same year that I made the toilet paper roll paper chain. And these are just a bunch of different beads from Dollar Tree, set in a different pattern with pearl looking beads and then gold ones. And I love it. And this is a pre-lit tree, and it does what it needs to do. This Christmas tree skirt I got from the 99-cent store back in the day. It was probably $4.99, maybe $7.99. I don't know, but I doubt it. But I love it. But I do want to make for next year, I want to make a like a tree skirt that fits up at the top, you know, kind of like a DIY paper mache, maybe bucket or a basket, to cover up that part, because I haven't put any gifts on there yet. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. And then I do have some other yarn, and I think that came from Dollar Tree a long time as well, that I made just a yarn garland with to go all across different areas of the living room. So it goes all the way across there, all the way over there. Yeah, is that same yarn, and it's pretty also. Let me see if you can get a really good view of it. But it's got different shades of green, and it's really pretty. I don't know if I can get a good enough view, but it is very pretty. And then I made toilet paper and paper garland to go right over the TV, which the TV is right here, you guys. And all I did was fold over a Dollar Tree tablecloth, not the really extra plasticky, but the ones that have like the backing, the flannel backing. And so I just wrapped that around there and then used safety pins to hold it in place. And for when we're not watching TV, then I can just take it off and watch TV. And then when we aren't watching TV, just put it back, and then it just looks, nicer than a black screen, I think. And so then I have the paper chains, and these were actually paper towel, the cardboard for paper towels on here. And you see how it's like different colors there. It's because of the glue when you get down to that last piece. And I liked it like that because I feel like it gives some variation. So that is what is there. That's all paper towels, see there as well. And I just cut them in the same size strips, and then I used some craft paper and made some more on there, just enough to be able to have a chain to go over this cutout. And then above that, I have, these were grocery store bags from Trader Joe's from a few years, or maybe last year, a year or two ago. I have different ones, different designs from different years. I didn't get any this year. And I just saved them, and I cut them out, and I put them on some of the Dollar Tree foam board and just glued it on there and put it on the wall. And I think it looks cute. And above that is a DIY wreath that I made several years ago out of cardboard and some pine cones that I picked from Mount Lemon, that's near Tucson. And then I made those DIY little ornaments that are around there out of toilet paper rolls a long time ago, and hot glue and just some really pretty paint. And then under there are all of the different stockings that I'm using. And then these little stocking holders, let's see, the ones that say peace both came from the 99-cent store, and so did the snowman and the snowflakes. They were like probably $1.99. Some of them were probably 99 cents when I got them. And then the two Christmas trees, which I love, I got from Goodwill this year. And they're very pretty and very sturdy. They're nice and strong, but not so heavy that you break your back, you know what I mean? So yeah. And then to the left of that, I have what I've had for several years, is I just took a Dollar Tree Christmas bag and cut it to fit a Dollar Tree frame. And then I placed the ribbon inside and hot glued it, and then it just hangs from here. Yeah, by the cross. And I love it. And then we have my dining room table, which I really love to set up always for the holidays. I have these chargers that are from Dollar Tree I've had for ages. And the bread plates were from Dollar Tree as well. And then these little plates in the center are also from Dollar Tree. I got all of these in previous years. None of those are new for this year. And they're, of course, all around the table. And then I got at Goodwill this year this beautiful, beautiful teapot. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my goodness. You guys, look. I love it so much. It's just beautiful. And it was, I think, $5.99, and it wasn't a discount day, so I didn't get any extra off of it, but it is so beautiful. Yeah. And then I also have a red one here that I got from Goodwill. I don't remember how much I paid for that, but I'm pretty sure it was about $4.99. And it's beautiful as well. And I always decorate this center piece with the basket. This is the back, or it's the view of anyone sitting here. We've got a few gifts there. Those came from Dollar Tree several years ago. They were individual ornaments, I believe, and I just used them to decorate. And then these little trees came from the 99-cent store 8 years ago. I remember when I bought those. And so you can see them well from the front and from the back. And then my mom gave me this, and it needs new batteries as well. And it's so pretty when it's lit up at night when it has batteries. And then my friend Penny gave me these two candles that look like houses. They're so adorable. And there's the other one. And then these candles, the white ones on either side, are from Dollar Tree that need batteries. And then these candle holders, these glass candle holders, came from a thrift store called Other Mothers, and they don't have a lot of household things, but I lucked out and found those one year. And these taper candles are from Dollar Tree. And then in this corner, I'm sort of paying homage to my little grandson. I have some vintage, or 3 vintage pillows, and then the one with the snowmen were placemats that I put together and made a pillow several years ago. Then I have some coloring books. My youngest grandson moved with his family out of the country, so I don't get to see him in person for Christmas this year. But I love these movies, these old movies, you guys. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Yeah, and so I found those coloring books at Dollar Tree, and then the one in the middle is an adult one that I got from Amazon this year. And so I'm going to color as I think about him this year and with my mom, and we'll probably frame some of those, and then maybe some of them I'll send to him overseas as well. And then here in my icon corner, because I'm Orthodox Christian, I have a lot of different images of Jesus and the Virgin Mary and different saints. And then here at the base, I have some nativity scenes. And this one, well, this one is one I think I got through my church. I can't remember exactly where I got that one, but I got that one this year. And I love it, so beautiful. And then this one I got from Goodwill a couple of years or so ago. It's ceramic, it's really nice. And then this one just has the wise men, and I got that from Goodwill several years ago. And then this one I got a couple of years or so ago from Dollar Tree. And then this set of trees, I bought them individually from the 99-cent store many moons ago, and then I just put some lights around them. And then on this wall that I tend to forget to show when I would do home tours, I have a few things. I have this sign I bought, I think the last year that there was a 99-cent store. It's the most wonderful time of year. It's a metal sign. It's very pretty. And then this is a painting that I covered within another one of those flannel backing tablecloths from Dollar Tree, and then just some Dollar Tree ribbon tied in the middle. This is some of my original artwork that I made when I was doing Patreon. It was for my Patreon members. And then this I just wrote on a little sign, a nativity feast. And then this was another original piece that I made when I was doing artwork for my Patreon members. And then this is another beautiful that I got embroidered that I got from the 99-cent store many moons ago. And then I used some more of that same ribbon up here along this wall to make another little garland. And all of that wraps up this living and dining area, which I think is really comfy and cozy and fun. And then on the bedroom doors, before we go into the kitchen, I put some little decor on my parents' room. I have this basket that I got from the 99-cent store some time ago, hanging on a Dollar Tree hanger over the door hanger. And then there are just some I think it's a couple of Dollar Tree Christmas trees inside of here, and then some 99-cent store picks. And then on this door, I really need to touch up this wreath. I got it from Goodwill a few years ago, but it's still really pretty. I just need to add some paint on there, and that's hanging on the guest room door. And then on my bedroom door, I have another different type of 99-cent store vase there that's hanging over the door. And this has a couple of Dollar Tree trees in it as well. And then some Dollar Tree white poinsettias and white flowers and some ornaments. And a big feature in my kitchen is my coffee, tea, and hot cocoa bar that I set up this year. I actually set up some of it to have throughout the year, but I added to it. So I've been keeping this Keurig, which was my husband's. I don't drink coffee, but for guests, it's really nice to have it here. So I keep it here, and I keep all of the little things that you want to add to your coffee, or if you want to do I think is this a grinder? Yeah, y'all see, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then some instant, and there's more other instant and other stuff below this cabinet as well. And then in this drawer, I have some different pods for the Keurig. And then the blender, if you want to mix up like a smoothie or something. My mom uses that a lot. And then I added these trees. They came from a combination of Dollar Tree. I think the little one is Dollar Tree and the other two were, no, this one was 99-cent store. And that was when I used to work at a fine art and framing store, and I got that for like 90% off. A wonderful sign I really love from Dollar Tree, Home for the Holidays. And this tray, of course, is from Dollar Tree as well. And then I just reused some jars, and I have hot cocoa mix on the big one, and the one in the middle is just a different recipe. And then my mom has a little concoction she uses to keep colds away that are right there by her glasses. I've got a couple of different types of marshmallows because I can't have gluten, and one of them has, so the one in the back I can have. And then here I've got this tree was from the big green one was from the 99-cent store, and the other two I think were both from Dollar Tree, but I feel like that one with the red balls may have come from somewhere else, but I can't remember. And then I bought this stand from the 99-cent store, but it was all wood, and I painted it black and put a lacquer over it, and then I use it as a tea drinking stand with some little saucers and mugs, and I'll change out the different pots there. And then I've got all the other things you might want to add to your tea or coffee. I've got honey and sugar, cinnamon and nutmeg and all that. My mom has a fruitcake in the back, which I do not like fruitcake, but she likes it. And then in this drawer on this side, I have lots of different teas. Yeah, and I even have more in my bedroom, y'all, because I am a tea person. I've got some signs up here that came from Dollar Tree a couple of years ago, and I have another sign there that came, I think just last year. I'm trying to not show anything on the refrigerator or the pantry door because I have grandkid pictures in there. And then here, these signs, the two on the ends came from the 99-cent store, and the one in the middle was from Dollar Tree several years ago. And then I've had these hand mitts that I got from Goodwill several years ago. And then over here, these two signs, so this one, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. My daughter and I made those together. She did all the lettering and the doodle of the holly, and I did the cutout and painting of the frame and making it into a sign. So she gets most of the credit for that project. So I love that. And she did that, about 7 or 8 years ago with me. And then those two, this sign, Season's Greetings, the welcome and the bell. Actually, the welcome, I think it's just the welcome and the Season's Greeting came from Dollar Tree. And the bell, I think, came from 99-cent store many years ago. And then over here on this side of the sink, I have a little cute tree I got from Walmart actually after Christmas several years ago. And then that little tree, I don't remember where this gift came from. And then this little tree came from Goodwill several years ago. And you see I added some more garland. I used that same yarn, and then I used a different green yarn and just used the yarn as it was and put it up here as some garland. I have these signs both from Dollar Tree that I love, and I've had them, well, this one, the Season's Greetings one, I've had for several years, and I think it's just been a couple of years that I've had this one. I love campers. I love any picture design with those campers. And so that wraps up the designs for the kitchen, and it makes me want to cook in here and prep. I do have this basket also from the 99-cent store and a bunch of Dollar Tree foliages. And yeah, I get happy sitting here with all of this red here while I'm working in this kitchen, which I guess you should be happy while you're working in the kitchen. And then entering into this other sitting room, we've got this pillow that I think is so beautiful I got from Goodwill, and it's always here because this is mostly the pink and green room, but I added some reds and I think that works as well. This is a blanket I got when I was in Sacramento when I went to see about my son after his accident, but I put it on the floor like I had a rug before for the fall on the floor. And I thought this will work really well. I think it blends well enough with those fall rugs that I got from Dollar Tree for $5 each for the fall, but not, it won't be that way forever. I will put something else there. And I'll actually buy a different type of rug, an actual rug to go in this space for next year and use this blanket as an actual blanket. But right now I'm cool with it. But I also have a few things peeking inside here. I've got the Santa, the gnome Santas sitting in here on a red basket between some plants. And then I've got some gnomes sitting here on a basket. And a peace sign I got from Goodwill. The gnomes were all from Dollar Tree. This is some original art I did when I was doing Patreon for my Patreon members. And then here is a Dollar Tree. Don't you like that view sitting here? That's really cool. And so here I have a Merry Christmas truck. That was a bag from Dollar Tree and put it in a Dollar Tree frame. And then here I have an extra seating table here in the sitting room. I know it's a sitting room, but it's also got a table in it. And so I have just some fabric or tablecloths that I got from Goodwill that I really love. I normally have this really pretty one on top, but because of Christmas I decided to flip it, and I got some really pretty plastic plates because I was thinking about my grandson at the time, my youngest grandson, to have plastic back here because it was kind of a part of a play area for him. And so that's a green pattern, and this is a really pretty pattern to go on top, just to have that combination. And then this is something my son-in-law brought to me, this vase, one day, and I really like it, and I change it out for the different seasons. I have dried flowers, some from flowers that have been gifted to me, and then I just put a bunch of ornaments in there and some around. And then these candle stands, I think they came from Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure they did. And then I have some Dollar Tree pink candles inside of them. And I also have this is a sign. It's a, like a nativity thing, but it was just a sheet of paper in a package of craft paper that I got from Michael's a long time ago, and I just put it on some poster board and I just use it as a sign. Oh, there's this Noel sign. I forgot about that. Yeah, I got that, and it stays up all year round. And I got this sign, both from the Fine Art and Framing store where I used to help manage. And this one does not stay year round, but I love them both. And these bells I've had forever. I drew them, cut them out of poster board, painted them pink, and tied Dollar Tree yarn around the holes when I punched the holes on them. And it's so cute. I just tape them on the wall. Yeah. And then I made a bunch of paper chains to go across this room as well. So they're going across the ceiling. And then they're going across there. Oh, look, I put two together. That was a mistake. And I put them across there. They go through into my craft room, which is a hot mess. It's, going into its metamorphosis. I do a tour every January, so we're not going to look in that room, but we are going to look in my bedroom. This is how this room looks, decorated. Plus my mom has her stuff here as well. Love that painting. But these are some of my mom's collectibles. All right, so we're gonna go into my room. We're gonna open my barn door y'all didn't know I had added. Well, we'll talk about that in my craft room tour video. Whoops. I didn't do anything special in my bathroom, so this is my bathroom door, but if I do get to do anything, I'll do some shorts for that, or a short for that, and for the other bathroom as well in the house. But this is how my bedroom looks. I know, and that's crazy. There's a lot going on up in here, y'all. So this is a little cheap, I think it was a Dollar Tree garland that I started with, and then I added that DIY ornament. It was like another one I showed you guys earlier that was around a wreath. I put a couple of those on there. I tied a bunch of ornaments on there. I put some of the white paper ornaments on there, some Dollar Tree pink Christmas trees, and some Dollar Tree pink poinsettias, and some Dollar Tree lights with an extension cord, except it doesn't work to cover this area. Just, the way they're made, you can't like plug in each end to connect those cheap Dollar Tree lights. So the light could only go that far, even with the extension cord. Yeah, because I need to plug it in somewhere and there's not another plug, you know, on the right side. But it looks so cute framed around this piece of artwork my son did for me of the state of Oklahoma, which is where I'm from. And I love it there. Now this little ornament right here, you guys can see all of that stuff I tied. Oh, and also that same ribbon that's everywhere is all in here. And then this little thing I got from the 99-cent store, this little gnome, several years ago, but he stays here all the time because I just really like him. And then here I put this step stool and decorated it by the door because I wasn't thinking when I put this up here that it's too close. Some of the balls and stuff are too close to the opening of the door, and it always kind of bangs to go in and out, and then you have to like move them out of the way to go in and come out because I didn't think about that. So I just put this here because there are two entrances to my room, the one we came through and this one. And so I just said, we'll just block this one, and this will remind me not to open this door and go through the other way. So that's what happened there. And then I have on the wall here a few things. My favorite picture with my husband, and a Dollar Tree gift bag that I framed with a Dollar Tree frame. And this was a Dollar Tree wood piece that I covered with yarn and fabric. And it used to be a star hanging off the tree, but now it's there. Over my little kitchenette area, which is another story. I just have this for my kitchenette part now, which I'll share with you guys some other time. And then on top of some of my books, another picture with my husband, and my little icon area and prayer area in my bedroom as well. I have a it's a white Christmas tree that I added pink to on the ends, and I got that from Goodwill a long time ago. And then this is my television in my room, and I decided to cover it like I did in the living room from when I'm not watching it. And this is actually a cape or shawl cape that you would wear, which is so pretty. I love it. So, but I pinned to the ends, pinned to this part where it's nice and strong, this yarn, and I just added these balls to it, and I think it's really cute. I wish I had had some red left to do that, because I do want to DIY more things in the future, of course. And then this joy I had from that fine art and framing store also. And then this was a Dollar Tree Christmas tree. It is actually 4 mini Dollar Tree Christmas trees tied together with zip ties, and then Dollar Tree ornaments, Dollar Tree ribbon, Dollar Tree star, sitting in a Dollar Tree basket that has towels inside of it, sitting on top of books. And then also my stepdaughter gave me this beautiful picture. I love it, for Christmas. She gave it to me when I visited last year. And then this was a Dollar Tree gift bag that I framed with a Dollar Tree frame. That is the other pillow that I was telling you guys about, the pillow cover. And then the other two are in here I just tied with ribbon. One with a red ribbon and one with a pink and green ribbon. And then I just have, I have one of my mugs is missing. It's in the kitchen. I have a pink mug that I got from Goodwill this year that has nutcrackers on it. I love it. But a few mugs, I believe, from Goodwill, and Merry Christmas. And then the Joy one came from the 99-cent store as well. And then that beautiful, beautiful teacup came from Goodwill. And so that's that little corner. And then I've got some beautiful mugs here because I love them there. And there's some Christmas ornaments in there. This is going to be the future temporary home of my pet tortoise that I have not gotten yet, so we'll talk about him later. And then this is where I primarily film, because I don't usually film in my craft room, and that's because this is just a quieter corner for when I do my journal with me videos. And so I do have some beautiful Christmas mugs around there, some Christmassy setup there, and journals and some Christmas journaling supplies. This blanket my grandmother made for me. She made one for all of us, all my siblings and my parents, many years ago. And then this one is one that my great grandmother made, I don't know how many years ago. It's amazing. It's wonderful to still have pieces like that, right? Yeah, and I've got a DIY sitting area over there and all that stuff. So then this is like a little chaise in my bedroom that I sometimes sit on when I watch TV, but I sometimes sit right here. Sometimes I lounge right here or nap. And I've got a little tray there with some cuties. And then this is a blanket one of the organizations my mom donated to gave, and she let me borrow from my room on this little chaise. And that's how my Christmas bedroom looks. And that wraps up the tour for today, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment and share. It really helps my channel a lot. And just so you guys know as well, anytime you can just let at least one of the commercials play during my videos, before or after and during my videos, really helps a lot, because that's the only way that I earn money other than memberships through YouTube. And so that really helps if you can let it play, even just one of them. That helps me a lot. All right, you guys, please, please, please take care of yourself. Take care of your bodies. We only have one. And take care of your soul, your spirit, seeking first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness. And if you're interested in becoming a channel member, please just click the link in the description below, or go to my channel page and click join. All right, you guys, have a very Merry Christmas.